All right, hi everybody. My name's Griff, and I'm here to bring you some workouts you can do in the comfort of your home or outside with absolutely no equipment necessary. For this workout today, we're going to be doing 10 exercises for 1 minute each, and we're going to run through them 3 times total. So after you do all 10, you'll take about a 90-second to a 2-minute break. Do it again, 90-second, 2-minute break. Do it for the third and final time. All these exercises can be done with body weight. However, if you need to make them more challenging, feel free to add weights if you have them, or use water jugs, any household items, to make the exercise feel a little bit heavier. And when I'm demoing these exercises, I'll be able to tell you some ways to make it more challenging. But just a couple things to remember. Before you start your workout, you want to warm up properly. So if you're able to, go for a nice 10 to 15 minute walk outside at a moderate tempo. And remember to pump your arms, because we've got to warm the arms up too. So after that, now you're ready to start your workout. Form is super important when you're executing these exercises. Now, I'm going to break down the form specifically for each exercise, but just some things that we want to remember and apply to all the exercises that we cover in this video and in future videos. For the motion, let's say we're performing a bicep curl. We want to have smooth motion on the way down and the way up. And since we're performing the exercises for 1 minute, we want to do the full exercise for 60 consecutive seconds. So every exercise, try to do it the whole time through. Only take a break if it's absolutely necessary. Now, I realize 60 seconds can feel like an eternity when you're doing a very tough exercise like a side plank or a mountain climber. So push yourself as hard as you can to see if you can complete the exercise in 60 seconds consecutively. And if not, take a small breather, regain your composure, and then let's continue to work. So I'm going to demo the exercises 1 through 10. Feel free to watch them, take any pointers you need for form, and at the end, we will have the workout posted so you can complete it on your own time. All right, so our first exercise is going to be a push-up shoulder tap. So we are going to get down in push-up position. So as you can see, I'm in push-up position, hands slightly outside of shoulder width, and I'm going to do a push-up and then tap each shoulder with the opposite hand. So that's about the tempo we want to go at, nice and controlled. Push up, tap, tap. As you see here, I'm down to my knees. So if you want to modify this exercise to make it a little bit easier, feel free to drop down to the knees and perform the same repetitions. And here I'm just tapping my shoulders. So all 3 of these options work. Exercise number 2, we're going to get the heart rate up with some squat jumps. For these, we want to have our feet right at about shoulder width, jumping up, landing back down with soft feet. So try not to make that much noise when you land, and then using your arms to throw you right back up into another squat. So see how I'm not stopping the movement at all? Very continuous motion. Third exercise, we're on the ground for an abdominal exercise called heel flicks. So this is going to work our abs and our obliques. We want to get down on the ground, feet flat, knees bent, and then we are reaching our right hand to our right heel and left hand to left heel. Make sure you get your shoulder blades off the ground when you reach, so your feet should be far enough out in front of you that you have to rotate your body pretty significantly to tap your heel. And continuous reps just like that, and say hi to your dog if they come say hi to you. Exercises 4 and 5, we're going to do split squats. So we're going to go 1 minute on our left leg, 1 minute on our right leg. So we want to hook our foot back on a couch or any object where it can rest. And make sure your foot's relaxed, so do not flex that back foot. And then sink your body down. Notice how my chest is nice and upright, and I'm going down as low as I can and then pushing back up. So here I switch legs, relax that back foot, chest is nice and upright and down as far as I can. I'm holding on to the couch there for balance, so if you need balance, feel free to hold on to something at the bottom of the rep, and you can put weights in your hands to make this harder. Exercise 6, we're going to do reverse dips. So triceps and chest. So for these, we're going to support our upper body with something sturdy like a chair or an ottoman. And we're going to sink our butt down as close to that object as possible. So notice how my body is dropping down in a straight line with my knees bent, pushing up through my hands. Now, if we want to make this exercise more challenging, we'll straighten out the legs, or even more challenging, do what I just did and raise the legs off the ground. Keep that body nice and in line, down as far as you can, and locking out the triceps. Exercise 7 is a hip thrust. We will be doing a single leg hip thrust for this. 30 seconds each side. So these are single leg hip thrusts. So we're going to elevate one of our feet on the edge of the couch and stick that other leg straight up. Whichever foot is on the couch, we're going to push through that heel to bring our body and raise our butt and lower back off the ground. Lowering back slowly and pushing up as high as we can. You'll get a good contraction through your hamstring, and you might get a little bit of work in the lower back, but that's okay as well. So 30 seconds each side, and you can have those hands flat on the ground by your side for some stability.
Exercise 8, we're on the ground for side planks. We're going to go 30 seconds each side.
So we're going to get on the ground and support our body weight with one arm. So notice how my arm's at a right angle here, and my body's nice and flat, weight evenly distributed on the upper and lower body. Hold that for 30 seconds. Then we switch sides. We want to control our breathing here. Nice and deep breaths, slow inhale, slow exhale while you maintain this position.
Exercises 9 and 10 are curtsy lunges. So we're going to go 1 minute each side to finish off the rotation.
So for this exercise, we want to step back in a diagonal motion and sink down into a curtsy motion. So you can do your hands like you want to, or you can put weights in them to make it a little more challenging. But that's going to be 60 seconds one side. Then we're going to switch legs and stepping diagonally back and out as far as we can. We want to keep our chest upright and balance our weight on our heels so we're not leaning too far forward.
So those are our 10 exercises. We're going to run through each rotation 3 times total. And if you don't have a clock or you don't have a stopwatch, we want to do the exercises for 60 seconds, but if we don't have access to that, let's just get as many reps as we can. So each exercise, 1 through 10, get as many reps as you can. Take a break after you've completed all 10 and do 3 total rotations. That should take you about 40, 45 minutes, and you should be smiling and sweating and feeling real good once you're done.
High five. Good boy.